3. I've got a giant wing. Welcome back to the Project Zomboid Building a Prison series. This is Sergeant Zach. I am Dingus. Today we have a plan. So, we cannot keep just walking back and forth each time through the city. It's just too dangerous, especially with that one area. The whole fenced-in area without a lot of room to move. So we come up with a new plan. Motorcycle. This is a police motorcycle from the mall. We found a regular one, drove back there because of a certain mechanic that the motorcycles apparently have. So they can apparently just, whenever you hit something, they can knock you right off the bike, which is going to be a problem in the city. I looked in the sandbox settings, couldn't find a way to turn that off. Trust me, I tried. So that's why I tried going to the mall for another bike, being like, oh hey, maybe it'll do something different. It didn't. So we're gonna have to be really careful. But the plan is basically simple. We drive back and forth through here this way. Now we drop off the servant table. We go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, while being very careful. Gonna try taking a different road this time to avoid the whole fenced-in area. I don't know why that area was fenced in. It was like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, like along the real end of the highway here, there's just like, sorry, I'm trying to think right now for some reason, but I can't. There's basically just like a stretch of the road that just has like a bunch of high metal fencing, not like the one in our prison, another kind, which isn't good for walking through because, you know, there's not much room to dodge the zombies if there's like a dismantled car. Something else that's pretty good about bikes is they're pretty good for off-roading. Do gotta be careful though, because they can bite us on this motorcycle, I think. Which, you know, makes sense, because we're not being protected by anything. Sergeant Zach was never really a motorcycle cop before this. I don't know why they have motorcycle cops, but they are a thing. I don't know what I was thinking. I was trying to go around that way, but yeah, every road here is bad from the looks of it. Even if we did clear the roads, it would be, imagine how long it would take to just, I guess, move every car individually. Dismantling every car would be good, but ideally, but the number of propane it would take, I think each car takes like 10 units of propane to dismantle, if I'm right. We'd run out very quick. Also, in case anyone's watching on YouTube and is going back on the footage, yes, you did just see a giant truck in the air. I guess it spawned on the fencing that made it do that. But what you might have not seen is there actually is a 2. There's actually two giant trucks next to each other, all propped up on their hind legs like a dog getting up on the counters. Well, you know what they say when you get taught to drive the car. Uh, when in doubt, use the sidewalks. If they work for pedestrians, they can work for a motorized vehicle too. Wise words from Dingus. Oh, uh, there is a clanker on my chat being all like, hey bro, I know a Twitch streamer who knows you. Who's like good, he can help you out, that kind of thing. I don't know if that Twitch streamer's real, but I don't think he's gonna. Shit. So also, if you remember last episode, there was like some apartments that had some campfires open. Kind of odd choice by the mod makers because, you know, zombies, since, you know, we're in a city, and cities in this game are full of zombies. If there's one thing zombies like to do, is not watch where they're stepping. So yeah, you know, having a campfire seems like a bit of an odd choice. But it should be out now. Problem is, I don't know if the zombies are out. Kind of is a good idea. Kind of is nice to have zombies just kill themselves with the fire, but problem is how big the fire will spread. You know, to other buildings that might have things we need in the future. Like the school we're going back and forth at. Oh, fuck. We're not. Okay, that's great. See what I mean about the, knocking you off your bike mechanic? That's what I was talking about. Okay, we gotta get back on the bike. These fucking bike pros, man, they always jump in front of your car. Okay, now what good reason should I have for possibly not being able to jump this fucking I'm gonna need everyone to close their eyes for just a second. Alright, everyone in Twitch, can they just close your eyes? Thank you. Alright, I'll tell you when to open them. Yeah, I left debug mode on. We don't cheat much in this series, just to avoid death and to repair our cars. But yeah, I expected that we were probably gonna die a lot, or be close to dying. Of course, when there's a bunch of zombies right there, we can't just hop the damn fence. Maybe that's mechanic, like maybe they're being supposed to like drag us down or something. Oh, it's like Cumberland. Why did they make you so damn hard? Oh, fire's still burning. Don't you tell me. That was close. Probably should have said that until I was far enough from those guys. But that's great, you know, they just blocked the entire damn road. Guess we're gonna have to go around. You know, I used to have a motorcycle like this in one of the roleplay scenes I was on. I called it the Dictator's Demise because it was stolen from a character who's wanted to be a dictator named Mr. Rogers. Come on, pick up the speed. I think we're going to start going along this road. Imagine doing a playthrough in this, I don't know, doing like a I survived 100 days in the Lake Cumberland challenge. I pity that fool. Though I'm sure there's probably someone who's better than me at this game. Which is hard to believe, you know, I'm a professional Project Zomboid player. But I'm sure there's someone who's probably suited for the task. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posy. Ashes, ashes, don't want to fall. Okay, misstep. Okay, did some damage to our engine, but we'll talk to the off-stream mechanic. Oh, come the fuck on. There is no good route in this damn city. I mean, motorcycles are hard. Walking on foot is hard. What am I supposed to do? Okay. Leave our bike here. And now we fight. See if we can recycle this crowbar before one of them comes. Let's get that serving table. I swear one of them had something on them. Cycle that knife real quick. And this is why we look. Even if we think we already did. Wonder how much does our Try to think how much our side pouches can carry. What a pointless room. Where's that banging coming from? There we are. Okay, now to find where we put our motorcycle. Just 10. Yeah, there's no room at all. That means we gotta go back and forth. Wait a second. That doesn't say 10. It says 20. Oh, thank God. Well, the trunk says 10, but the storage boxes don't, so that means we can grab 2 more. Might want to repair that vehicle before we go. Thought that was a zombie standing up, but it was just a chair. You know, you'd be amazed at things you think are zombies when you're in a zombie apocalypse. Like, is that a zombie? Nope, that's a tree. Is that a zombie? That's a chair. Is that a zombie? That's a pile of trash on the ground. Is that a zombie? Nope, still not a zombie. In fact, that's a scarecrow. Well, thanks to our... Sorry about that. Thanks to our trunk storage, this is gonna cut our trips back and forth in half. One more, then we go back, offload the serving tables, go back, come back, and actually loot this place. Okay, you know what? try to drive off-road. Let's never mind. If you're wondering why I keep kind of going slow, it's so I make sure I don't knock myself off. Fuck. There's just nowhere good to drive. Cars are everywhere. The zombies are everywhere. They put so much damn fencing up for no reason. Can't even get on Sledge It because of the zombies. Fucking dead end. Sick. In real life, not in the game. Getting like hot flashes or something. Hard to explain. Kidding me. Got a scratch on us or something, but didn't get through our leather and our armor. not even on the road. Wondering what the red question marks are. I think that only shows up in debug mode, but I think it's basically saying like there's this like that's like a container. There's not going to be anything in it though. Even if it is, it's not going to be good. Oh. fuck, my mic was off. I don't know for how long. I'm not feeling good right now. I mentioned it earlier. I'm kind of all of a sudden right now. I think I might have to get off now. Sorry, I don't think I have an intro in me, but next stream I'm gonna it's hard to think. Okay. I'm gonna go over to the school and I'm gonna loot the place because, we loot every place we get furniture from. So thanks for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube and follow for the next video, and also maybe follow the Twitch if you haven't already. And as always, keep your virginity intact. Dingus out.